Hey guys, good morning. It's Saturday, Memorial Day weekend. I'm looking forward to a fun-filled weekend. My parents are here coming to visit. I'm looking forward to seeing them so much. They live in Arizona, so when they can get here, it's such a treat. Anyway, welcome back to my kitchen. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to show you a quick, easy, deconstructed Chile Relleno dish. Very simple to make. You don't have to go through the trouble of roasting your own peppers and peeling it, and then you have to stuff them and then batter them and fry them. This, you're gonna get all the flavors of a great Chile Relleno in a casserole. So let me show you the ingredients. Okay, so the ingredients for this deconstructed Chile Relleno, so simple. I'm going to brown up some ground beef with an onion and some garlic. And in that, I'm gonna put just some crushed red pepper, some cumin, and some salt and pepper. And then for the batter, it's simple, 4 eggs, so a half a cup of milk, and a little Tabasco sauce, and a fourth of a cup of flour. And then I'm just gonna layer in all that ground beef and batter I'm gonna layer in some whole green chilies. I got a can. The recipe calls for a large can. I couldn't find that, so I found in the Mexican section of the grocery store, just these small cans of whole green chilies. So we'll see 2 cans should be equivalent to 1 large. And I'm using triple cheddar, so it has a combination of the cheddar cheeses, mild, sharp, and pepper jack cheese, just to give it a little spice. So let me show you how easy this is to make. All right, I am starting by browning my ground beef. So I just put just a little olive oil in a pan, and get a little spin, and I put my ground beef in, and I'm just gonna break it up. Break it up so it starts browning. Okay. You can actually, you don't have to use beef. You could use all vegetables if you wanted to make this vegetarian. Onions, peppers, eggplant would be good, celery. You could use ground sausage, that would be really good too. Okay. Perfect, that's starting to, I want to break it up a little bit so it's ground up, and as it cooks, it'll be easier to ground up. Let me just put that on a little lower. So while I do this, I'm gonna chop up the onion. So let's bring you over here. I'm gonna chop up the onion and the garlic. Okay. So, I don't know about you, but whenever I chop up onions, it totally makes me cry. Like, it hurts. And I've tried lighting a candle. They say put a little candle next to where the onion is, or cut the onion near running water, because that helps to absorb some of that, the juice that's coming out from the onion. But you know what? I found if you chop it really quickly, it helps because you're not spending so much time chopping the onion up and letting those onion juices reach your eyeballs. Okay. Okay. So I'm using about 1 medium onion. You could use more onions if you love onions. The recipe calls for a half a medium onion, but we love onions. So I'm going to use 2 garlic cloves. So let me do that while I'm here. Let's get the you could use canned garlic if you want to. You could use garlic powder if you want to. But when I can and when I have garlic, I like to use the real stuff. But it'll be just as good with garlic powder. Okay, let's chop that up. Sorry, I have all these skins. All right. Chopped garlic. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna add the chopped onion and the garlic into the ground beef. Let me bring you back over here. Let's see how the ground beef is doing. Okay. It's coming along. So the ground beef that I'm using, I think it's 80-20. I think it was 80-20. So 80 lean, 20 fat. Okay? You can use all lean and you won't have to drain it. Because this has fat in it, you definitely want to drain the fat out of it. Okay. My little trick for browning ground beef, sometimes these little chunks, they're kind of hard to break up. I use a potato masher. Okay. All right, guys, let's do the egg batter. So again, we're using 4 eggs. Okay, so 4 eggs in. Okay. All right, 4 eggs. We have a 1/2 cup of milk. You can use whole, you can use, I have 2% milk. And let me beat that up real quickly before I add the flour in. Okay, then I have a 1/4 cup of flour. Okay, so we're just gonna mix that up. Okay, this is gonna go over the casserole. I'm just breaking up the flour a little bit. Okay, this is so yummy, you guys. You could double up the recipe and make a whole bunch if you're taking it to a party. All right, I'm gonna add just a couple of drops of Tabasco. If you don't like spicy, you can leave it out. Okay, that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna use a casserole here. Okay, and I opened up my cans of chilies, and we are just going to slice them open. And we're gonna lay it out, just like that. So see they come in the can. like that. Okay, so we're just slicing one side of it and laying it out. So I noticed these cans, these little cans, have about 4 peppers in them. So I ended up opening 3 cans. Oh, actually there's 5 peppers in them. This one has 5 peppers in them. I love peppers. Okay, and then there's one more in here. Come on out. Get out of there. Slippery little sucker. Okay. Okay, I have another can right here. So I'll put that like that. So we're just going to put down 1 layer. There's a lot of juice in that. Let me drain that. 1 layer in there, just like that. Okay. The rest of the peppers, I'm going to chop up and add on top of the cheese layer. So we'll do that in a second. So right now, let me grab my browned ground beef. It's already done. So here is the browned beef, the browned ground beef, and the softened onions and garlic. Okay, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna add this in this dish right here, on top of all the peppers. All right. Okay. I'm going to cover up all the peppers. Okay, and then on top of this layer, we're going to do the cheese. So again, I'm doing half, just a mixture of pepper jack cheese for some spice and cheddar cheese. You can use plain cheddar. I have a combination of cheddars here. So let's do cheddar and some pepper jack. And again, if you don't like spicy, you can leave the pepper jack out and just do all cheddar. Or any kind of cheese you have in the fridge. Let's do a little bit more cheddar. The cheesier the better, of course. Okay, so now on top of this layer, I'm going to add some I'm going to chop up the rest of these, and I'm going to add these chopped peppers on top. Okay, so we're just going to chop these up. And I have the oven preheated, 350 degrees. Should be using a longer knife. Okay, so we're just going to add these on top of, let me pull it over here so you can see. We're going to add these on top of the casserole. Okay, perfect. So all in all for this recipe, I used 3 small cans of green chilies. Okay, and let me move this out of the way. Now all we're gonna do now is we're gonna pour this egg batter, egg flour and milk batter all over. You want it to get all in. All right. That's it. And then that's it for this. Then all we're going to do is we're going to put it in the 350-degree oven for, it's going to take about 45 minutes. And then I will come back and I'll cut out a piece so you can see how yummy it looks. All right, I'll be back. Okay guys, I took it out of the oven. It was in there for about 45 minutes. And I am going to cut some up so you can see what it looks like inside. It smells so good. See? Doesn't that look so good? All right, let's give it a try. That's so good, you guys. You have to try this. Look at all that. This is so good for brunch. That's what we're having for brunch lunch today. You guys give it a try. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more videos from me. Thanks guys, we'll see you in the next video.